Okay. Let's see if it actually worked. Oh my god, guys! Really? Like, did this actually work? Holy shit. Okay, cool. I actually got it back up. I can't believe that actually fucking worked. I'll explain to you what I did in just a second. That was kind of mind-boggling. Let me start up the game again. I am so sorry. I feel like the biggest terrible person on the planet. It wasn't anything I did. But I still feel bad because this is my ship, goddammit, and I'm the captain. And the ship just fucking sank. And I feel terrible. Oh god, okay. So basically what I did was, apparently with Windows 10, XSplit Broadcaster has the tendency to unregister a bunch of its DLL files. So I had to use what's called a regfix program to go back into the registry and re-register everything. And that worked. And I can't believe it did. Apparently it's that common of an issue that XSplit knew the exact fix to give. So we're back. That's great. We're gonna comfort ourselves by romancing some Naomi. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Eulalia, Gwen, thank you for sticking around. I'm the worst streamer. Thank you for taking pity on Mama Chu-Chu because I'm about to cry. Oh, Eulalia, I will put my hands up and surrender. Is that the song you're talking about? I love that song, by the way. Okay, new game. We're gonna romance Naomi. Let me put Naomi's walkthrough. The story looks kind of similar, just from the. Alright, so Eulalia said she wanted to date Naomi, so Eulalia. Alright, so let's go with some Naomi-related choices. Trinity Corporation sounds just fine.
Bah, fine. Be lame. Alright, now that we've decided on a name, now what?
I just liked her self-satisfied smirk. Me and you both, Naomi.
See? Why can't she just be normal like the two of us?
Yeah, why can't she be normal like the two of us? We're totally normal. I'm gonna have what Naomi's having. What did Naomi have?
I think I'm getting a migraine. Hell yeah. I'll take a tuna sandwich and some.
Oh, I hate fish and I hate mayonnaise, so I hate tuna sandwich. I hate tuna, but that's okay because I'm gonna have what Naomi's having. A tuna sandwich sounds pretty good right now, anyway. Gross. I'm kind of picky when it comes to food, but I hate mayonnaise and I hate fish. Suzu's, Naomi's right, Suzu.
Oh, man, come on. See? She knows about proper public taste.
Proper public taste.
I know how to be a lady. Sheesh.
Sure you do. Alrighty. Let's leave it alone. Yeah, screw you. I'll hit him again.
Ow! You're just being violent now!
Just because I like smacking Sam around. I'm terrible. You can
What?
have it. Sure. We're just skipping through all this stuff so we can get to the good stuff. Be cool. So I didn't. Oh, I forgot that one takes a while because it romances all the people. They're visitors! Yay! We're going to go out with Suzu and Naomi. Sure? I still can't get over that, Suzu. God, you're so crazy with your liking spicy food.
You never eat spicy things, Anderson. You don't know how it feels.
Anyways, after the mall, what do you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the cafe, obviously. Uh-oh! You guys know what time it is. God damn it. God damn it. We all know what time it is. Oh my god! Are you guys fighting in this heist? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, y'all. Alright, let me take this pill. Because she's trolling you. Shelties, I believe in you. You can win. Alrighty. Here we go. Hold on. Ow, glasses are hard. I'm excited because this is apparently where I work in Glenn's fanfic. I think it's very cute that you guys write fanfic. And I love all of you. You're all so precious. Seduce me, Glenn. We hit the mall and walked around a bit, as we planned before driving over to the Pink Lady Cafe. It was a small home-style cafe with a lot of pink. When I say a lot of pink, I mean a lot of pink. I hate the color pink, I'll be honest with you. Nice! Yeah, Shelties! The cafe was crowded, but we definitely caught Kay's attention as we walked in.
Hey, girls, hey! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you! Have a seat, I'll be with you in a minute, okay?
And there she is, as busy as usual.
Told you we should have gone to the arcade first.
Naomi glared at Susie before leading us to a table to sit at. Susie sat across from me as Naomi sat to my side. After a couple of seconds of settling into our seats, Kay slid into the empty fourth seat with a smile.
So, how's everything been?
Crazy.
Life's always crazy with you. But I can tell Susie's not happy to be here. That kind of breaks my heart, you know.
Susie smirked and gently punched Kay in the shoulder, making Kay laugh. Naomi and I chuckled at the sight. Kay and Susie were like sisters, wild and crazy. However, Kay didn't have any known relatives, so it was always nice to see her connect with Suzu. I feel like Kay is like a world hopper between all of the Seraphim entertainment games.
How about you, Naomi? Have you figured out your problems?
No, and now's not the time to talk about them, Kay.
Naomi keeping secrets from us? That's a first.
She holds more than secrets, I'll tell you that much.
You guys!
Oh my god, she's adorable! Don't worry about it, Naomi. You can tell us on your own time. Naomi stared at me briefly before smiling in relief and happiness.
Thanks.
Kay giggled as Suzu rolled her eyes and groaned. Eventually, the four of us just started to chat about random events that happened to us. I decided not to speak about the boys and just focused on school. Truly, though, it was relaxing to feel somewhat human again without thinking about the incubi or anything of that sort. Simple young adult problems were already enough for me to handle. We eventually lost track of time and wound up staying longer than we expected, making us unable to stop at the arcade before we went home to dress for the housewarming party. Kay, as much as she wanted to come, had other plans, but wished us the best. Alrighty, the party, we're terrible, it sucks. We're gonna pick random answers, and we're gonna pick that one, and we're gonna pick that one, and we're gonna pick that one. We're gonna pick that one.
What do you think of the...
We're gonna pick that one. I'm gonna pick that one. We're gonna piss our dad to him.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Praise.
Andrew, please romance me. Yo, Andrew's romance is really fun. Fuck off. I just like telling Alex to fuck off. Run! Make some coffee. Do people call you Kay? Why? Does your name start with a K, Shelties? Don't disturb them. Some sandwiches. Go to our room and eat. I assume we're going back to the Pink Lady Cafe? Yeah. Let's go back to the Pink Lady Cafe. I arrived at the cafe, ready to relax. I didn't want to be stuck at home on a Sunday. Besides, the cafe always had something new to drink, no matter how often you came. Okay. Alright, I got you. That's alright. I like that name. It's a very pretty name. I entered the double doors and looked around. Not many people were in, and Kay didn't seem to be working today. I'm having trouble figuring out who's talking because Gwen and Shelby's have like the same exact color now. Oh well, she can't always be working. I made my way to the pastry bar and took a new look at what the cafe had to offer that day. There was always something new no matter when you came, which is why people kept coming back, myself included. As I browsed the delights, my mouth began to water. I'd just eaten earlier, but the cafe's pastries always look good enough to tease your appetite back into a hungry state. Both the smell and the look of each dessert was carefully crafted to appease. You didn't regret buying one and biting into it. I finally made a selection and headed to the cash register to purchase my treat.
What can I get for you?
Oh my gosh! Lily! This girl's adorable! Can we romance her? She's super cute! Hi, I'll take a couple chocolate and raspberry macarons and a pink lady latte, please.
Coming right up.
Lily was Kay's assistant, who mainly stuck to the cafe's finances and computer work. However, when Kay wasn't in, Lily took over becoming the face behind the cash register who gave you what you needed. Lily, where's Kay?
Kay had to fly out to New York suddenly. She said it has something to do with delivering something special to someone. I'm not too clear on the details.
That must be a reference to another game. Oh, okay. Sounds like fun. Wish I could go to New York.
Don't we all? Here you are. Enjoy.
It's not that special when you live there, but I suppose that goes for any place. Oh, I wouldn't know how to spell the German pronunciation of Marie. My full first name is Gina Marie. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody else calls me Gina Marie but doctors because it's on my chart. I took my order to a far corner and got comfy. The Pink Lady Latte was a cafe special that everyone adored. It was a normal latte with a very subtle raspberry flavor. The foam was pink too. Before I could indulge, however, a voice stopped me.
Oh, hey!
Hey, Naomi, you beautiful lady! I looked up to see Naomi enter the cafe with a smile towards me. I smiled back, not expecting to see her. Hey, Naomi!
Mind if I join you?
Not at all! Naomi nodded before quickly getting herself a coffee cake slice and a latte and joining my table.
I've been wanting to try their latte for a while. Is it any good?
I like it. It has a nice raspberry flavor. I assume, yes. Naomi gently blew over her latte to cool it before sipping it, smiling at the taste.
This does taste good. I'll have to get this from now on. The raspberry is a really nice compliment with the coffee.
I giggled. Naomi loved food when it wasn't made in the school cafeteria. She wanted to own a restaurant one day, but always focused on studying the business side. Naomi had natural cooking skills that made grandmothers seem like novices at making you amazing food. You should get macarons next time with it. The raspberry macarons definitely bring out the flavor in the latte.
I should.
Naomi slowly grew a look of thought on her face as she stared into her latte, probably thinking about food again. It was during these moments that I got to see a simpler, almost beautiful side of Naomi. She was very smart, smarter than me. However, she always held seriousness very close to passion, dedicating her heart to her dream. It was enviable. I sipped my latte and ate a macaron before speaking and breaking her thoughts. Thanks, by the way, for coming to my impromptu party. I know it was last minute and all. Naomi broke away from looking at her drink, looking up at me in surprise, then with a smile.
It was my pleasure, really. I mean, our pleasure. Suzu came too, and all.
Naomi blushed a bit before clearing her throat and taking a sip of her latte. She then looked to me again with a slight frown.
But hey, how are you holding up from that? I'm sure meeting all those business people was tiring.
There wasn't anything I couldn't handle. It was just the suddenness of it that tired me out.
Well, I'm sure you did great. It was a great party. The food was amazing.
It was amazing. I slowly began to remember the party, remembering how I felt alone throughout it. I wanted to be with my friends, but I had to put on my business air to impress my guests and my father. Did I try too hard? It was supposed to be a simple party, but it felt like a job interview. Before I got too deep in my thoughts, I felt a hand gently cover mine. I refocused my thoughts to reality, seeing Naomi gently holding my hand.
Hey, I know that look. You're about to overthink it. Don't. You did great. I'm sure of it.
We picked bullshit answers, so actually not really, but thanks! I stared at Naomi, unsurprised that she caught on to my thoughts and happy to know that she cared. Thanks, Naomi. Naomi smiled and blushed, giving me a small nod. She was absolutely adorable when she smiled like that. I don't know how, but her smile was able to make the room lighter. Oh my gosh! Dangerously cute. Look at this cutie pie. Naomi then pulled her hand away, placing it back on her latte with her other hand and cupping the mug and sipped her drink. Naomi licked her lips and let out a sigh.
This is really nice. A relaxing Sunday afternoon at a cafe.
Haha, should we say it's almost like a date? Yeah, it's almost like a date. All of a sudden, Naomi's face turned pink as she looked at me. Confused, I tilted my head and gave her a quizzical look. Naomi, are you alright? You're turning red. Naomi also snapped out of her trance. She fanned herself and tried to calm down from whatever was on her mind.
No, I'm fine. Really. Just a little warm, that's all.
Naomi brought up her latte up to her mouth and began to drink, practically chug it down. It was actually kind of cute how flustered she got from a simple statement. I giggled quietly to myself with her, sipping on my latte. Naomi and I eventually lost track of time and wound up chatting until the late afternoon. When the cafe wasn't hopping, Lily would join us and we'd talk about silly things like TV shows or movies.
Oh, wow. It's getting late. I gotta get home or my mom will flip.
She is kind of obvious, isn't she? Oh, okay.
Would you like a ride home?
That would be great, thanks. We quickly headed out with Naomi driving me home. It was nice to be alone with her rather than have the explosive Suzu around. I preferred Naomi's calm logic anyway. The remainder of the night passed, blah, 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 blah. This is not romance, so I don't care. I just want to smooch Naomi. We gotta fight him off. Fuck you, Malik. A goody little toot. Oh! She says this because we have all those good people points.
Well, you are pretty. A goody little two shoes, aren't you?
Yeah. I believe you have to have enough of those chaos points to romance Diana. We'll see though, because that's gonna be the next video that we do. That's gonna be the last part of the Seduce Me. Is romancing Diana. Cookie! Oh, honey, you didn't have to pop in. I love you too, honey. Thanks for popping in. She always so cute. Cookie always pops in when she doesn't have time just to say hi and that she loves us. Cookie's the best, you guys. Yeah, there you go. Throw out the cookie command. Do it. We'll give up the memories. I looked at my phone and saw a text I must have completely forgotten about. Naomi asked if I was okay. If I was okay? What did she mean? Did something happen yesterday? I tried to remember, but for some reason yesterday's event seemed blurry and almost blank. I remembered going to school, dealing with Lisette, then going home. I don't remember, however, what exactly went on. I must have been, or else I wouldn't be safe at home. I rubbed my head, trying to shake out the exhaustion. Damn studying. Actually, I don't have anyone here down for the name of the person that's romancing Diana, so... I sighed and texted back. Sorry, I forgot to text you back. Everything was fine. See you when you get here. I made myself some quick toast and coffee. Yeah, we already did all this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Naomi seemed to be very tense, focusing on her desk more so than usual. I was almost tempted to poke her to see what was wrong. Yeah, it seems like a mirror of Suzu's story. My phone, though, vibrated in my pocket. Thank God I set it to vibrate before class. I pulled out my phone and checked it, seeing a text from Suzu. I began to text back, suddenly going into a text conversation.
Dude, what's up with Naomi?
I don't know.
Man, I hope everything's alright with her. This isn't like her at all.
Same here. I looked over once again to Naomi. She was intensely scribbling in her notebook, almost obsessively so. The grip on her new-looking purple pencil was almost tight enough to bend it with each stroke she made. What is Diana's issue, you guys?
By the way, Kay kinda let me in on what's going on with Naomi.
Really? What What's going on with her?
Apparently, Naomi's got a crush on someone. Like, a huge crush. She's been to the cafe to see Kay multiple times since the beginning of the school year.
Holy shit, guys. I feel like we just had an earthquake. The entire house definitely just shook. Oh my god, you guys. I don't think like a big ass truck or anything could have made it shake like that. That's so weird. That's really weird. I don't know. Like, either something definitely just happened, or like the biggest truck on the face of the fucking planet just drove by. That was a very significant shake. That was very weird. No, I'm alright. It wasn't like anything super dangerous, but like I had my hands on my desk and I felt everything start to shake. That was like a really significant shake. That wasn't that's way more than just like a truck passing by or some shit. I'm on Long Island. It is possible. It is possible that it was just like a tiny quake, like many years ago we had like a fairly significant quake. Like it wasn't bad where like anything got damaged, but it was like very obviously an earthquake. It was something that went from like the Carolinas all the way up into like Canada, but that was really weird. Oh, Ladybug Queen and Eulalia have not met yet. Ladybug Queen is a new regular of the Chu-Chu Club. She's been coming around a lot. Eulalia is from Germany, so unfortunately she doesn't always get to join us. But I think you two will get along fabulously. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. I could have sworn something just happened, but whatever. Obviously it wasn't significant or damaging, so whatever. Or really? I wonder who her crush could be on, you guys. I couldn't believe it. Was Naomi having romance troubles? I looked over once more. Something made my heart slightly skip at seeing her again. I was worried, but for some reason I felt a little angry. Who did Naomi have a crush on? Why was she so nervous about it? I wonder why. Yes, I know, Ladybug. I'm loving it. I put my phone back into my pocket, ending the conversation. Hopefully Naomi would explain things to me soon. It was almost abnormally curious about her and this mystery crush. Time continued until the end of the class period in that exact status. Naomi held her tense ground, focusing on nothing but the incoherent scribbles on her paper, while Suzu and I watched on in worry, not caring for the class we were in. As the bell rang, Naomi stood up suddenly.
I need to go. See you in economics.
And for the first time ever, Naomi was the first person out of the door. Amazing.
What just happened?
I don't know. Gwen was just here. Oh, yeah, there she is. Chase after her, obviously. I needed to see what was wrong. Naomi was important to me, and I needed to help her. I instantly grabbed my things and rushed out of the room.
Whoa! Anderson! Hey!
I wasn't listening. I needed to get to Naomi. The hall was full of students, which made spotting Naomi a little harder. I wish I was just a little taller. Yeah, I was going to say, Naomi's taller than you. Naomi, I began to push through the crowd, trying to find a trace of her. Her hair, her shirt, anything. I managed to get a glimpse of her white bow, instinctively following it down the hall into a classroom. Naomi's class was the other way. Where was she going? I continued following and peeked into the classroom, seeing no one else in there except Naomi. What shocked me was seeing Naomi standing over an empty desk, whimpering and almost sobbing. I didn't know what to do. The world behind me in the hall went into slow motion as I stared at Naomi's back. She obviously wanted to be alone, but I wanted to help her and fix whatever was bothering her. Oh, we gotta help her. I couldn't leave her like this. I quietly stepped up into the room and closed the door, making Naomi flinch and freeze up. Naomi? Naomi gasped before turning to me, a shocked expression on her face. Tears had painted her cheeks, which made my heart sink into my chest. Naomi, what's wrong?
It's nothing. Nothing.
Naomi quickly rubbed her eyes and face, trying to cover her face and clean it of sadness. I pressed my lips together, not believing her. Naomi, talk to me. You were acting strange in history.
I was just listening to the lecture.
You were scribbling in your notebook. I was watching almost the entire class period.
I have bad handwriting.
No, she didn't. She had the most precise and elegant handwriting I'd ever seen. Why was she lying to me? What was going on? What was making her so distraught? Naomi, whatever's troubling you, let me help you.
You can't help me, okay?
I stepped back, feeling the sudden anger in her voice. She covered her mouth, regretting what came of it, and started almost in pure fright at me. Naomi. I stepped towards her, not wanting to scare her, but wanting to be closer. Naomi didn't seem affected, so I continued to walk towards her. Eventually, we were only a desk away from each other. Tell me. Naomi stared before letting out a shuddering sigh, nodding in defeat. I slowly took a seat in the desk in front of me, watching as she moved to stand in front of it.
I've been having some issues, okay?
Issues? What about?
Well, I mean, it's not an issue, but it's hard to describe.
Is someone bothering you?
In a way.
Is someone bullying you?
No.
Does someone have a crush on you?
Well, actually, it's the opposite.
Oh god, I wonder who she could have a crush on, you guys. You have a crush on someone.
Yeah, but I don't know how to handle it. I mean, I used to believe I liked only guys, but all of a sudden I had these feelings. So I went to Kay, but she only listened and told me to just go along with it. But I don't know how to,
You have a crush on a girl?
That's not bad, is it? I'm the one who always wanted to talk about guys.
That's not bad at all, girl. No way. You can like whoever you want to like.
But what if I liked someone who was really close to me?
My mind instantly went to Suzu. Did Naomi like her? There was no way. Then again, maybe Suzu's rebellious personality interested Naomi enough to like her after all these years. It wouldn't be impossible. Yet, I somehow felt a little jealous. Naomi liked Suzu? How could that be? I had to stop. This wasn't helping Naomi. I needed to help her feel better beyond anything else. So what? If you like someone close to you, that makes that feeling that much more powerful. Who knows, maybe she likes you back. Naomi stared at me with a look I almost couldn't understand. It seemed strange, but it was almost loving.
What if the person I like is you?
Naomi, I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden. I wasn't expecting this to happen in this room at all. I felt like dreaming. What? She liked me? Huh? When? How? Oh my god! You guys, it's so cute! Naomi looked down at the desk, her face turning red.
I've liked you for a while now. I mean, well, I've liked you since last year. I was really not sure about how I felt, though, until last semester, when I started seeing Kay. She told me that what I was feeling was normal, even though I kind of thought I'd always go for men. I mean, not that I have anything against people who aren't straight, but like...
Naomi whimpered as she fumbled over her words. I found it adorable, but I couldn't help but stare in surprise at her. She liked me? Gently, Naomi took one of my hands and brought it to her lips, closing her eyes to breathe before looking at me.
I like you. I really do. okay?
Naomi is a cinnamon roll. I felt my heart flutter in flattery. Naomi, one of my best friends, liked me. I wasn't sure what to say. Naomi's face was almost as red as a tomato, but she continued to hold my hand, wanting me to say something. She was a patient woman. I guess the confession really got her nerves out because now she was calm and seemed relaxed. What could I say to her, though? This is a huge deal for both her and me. She's been one of my best friends for the majority of my life, and here she was confessing to having a crush on me. It was surreal, yet it made me feel both strange and fluffy. Naomi smiled and gently lowered my hand. I watched as she let out a relaxed sigh.
I feel so much better after saying that. Thank you.
I couldn't help but stare at Naomi longer. Was she not expecting me to say anything in return? A sentence bubbled in my stomach, forcing itself out of my mouth without filter. Go out with me! Go out with us, Naomi! I didn't know what came over me. I let it spill out. I liked her, though. I liked her a lot. She was adorable and cute in her own special way. I loved that she was an individual and stayed true to herself no matter what Suzu or I did. Sure, she was a little ditzy, but that added to the charm. Naomi stared wide-eyed at me, blushing as red as could be. I was positive that if she blushed any more, she would faint from all the blood rushing into her cheeks to color them that red.
Did you just...
Alright, Ladybug! Yes, I did. I stood and gently took Naomi's hand. I needed her to know how I felt. She poured her feelings out to me. It was more than fair to share mine with her. I really like you too. You're adorable, and I love that about you. You're kind and sophisticated, and you have this sort of charm. Naomi, will you go out with me? Naomi was completely red in the face, but her eyes started to water. Rogue tears slipped from the edges of her eyes as she smiled at me.
Yes, I will!
Naomi rushed around the desk separating us and hugged me tightly. I held her to me and smiled. I felt a small part of my heart filled with pure joy. I felt happy, like nothing was going to stand in my way with Naomi to help me. Months went by since Naomi's confession. We were happy, and eventually graduation came along. Top students, Naomi, my girlfriend, went to the culinary school right after school, learning the basics of cooking and business. Her desire to make a cafe was astounding, and soon she was ranking as the top of her class within the first few weeks. Kay offered Naomi a job at the Pink Lady Cafe, letting her serve with Lily as a supervisor. Naomi instantly accepted and worked with Lily to bring customers into the town to the best coffee and treats ever made. But what of my future? Andrew became the head of the toy company. Blah, blah, blah. Naomi reassured me that she would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do. I was grateful and would never forget that promise. One morning I woke up and took... it was almost...
Is everything as you wanted, sweetie?
Yeah, screw you, Diana!
Oh, would you mind?
You freaking troll. The woman smiled before walking in. Yeah, kiss, Mama. Screw you. The woman placed the purple pencil into the cleavage of her dress and began to leave the room. I was too stunned to move, but I watched as the woman opened my balcony window, floated up, and dropped out of the balcony.
And thus, my price is paid.
I heard her voice echo in my mind before I heard the snapping of a pencil, breaking my thoughts. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, my life. I let my mind wander to my future before my phone started ringing. I instantly picked up. Hello?
Hey, can I come over?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I just need to talk to you.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I grew worried. What was wrong? Did something happen? My mind began to sort through the possibilities that could have occurred with Naomi. Soon enough, I heard Naomi's car pull up to the gate. I rushed to the front doors and opened them to see Naomi looking at me with a gigantic happy smile.
Guess what happened?
Wait, guess what?
Just guess.
Alright. Did you get transferred up a level in class?
Nope.
Alright, did you win something?
In a way.
Before I knew it, Naomi was holding up a ticket that had the word Paris printed across it in bold letters.
Guess who's going to Paris for summer before sophomore year?
Paris? Oh, wow, that's awesome! I smiled, seeing how happy Naomi was. She and I both knew that France was a great place to learn about cafes, second only to Italy. However, I felt my heart grow heavy. She was going to Paris. The date across the top noted that the trip was in 3 days and would last the entire summer. She and I talked about going together as kind of an international date of sorts, and she was going to go alone.
Huh? I know that look on your face. What's wrong?
We'll be in a long-distance relationship. Naomi stared at me blankly before looking to her hands. Then she started to giggle before laughing almost hysterically. Huh? What's so funny?
I'm sorry, I didn't show you.
LOL. I love that, Ladybug. Naomi gently moved her fingers, revealing a second ticket behind hers. I gasped and stared at her as she smiled widely at me.
We both can go.
Oh my god, you guys! I can't handle it! I felt my heart lift from its heavy feeling as I stared at the second ticket. I quickly rushed at Naomi and hugged her, and kissing her. She was shocked, but as I felt her relax in my arms, she kissed me back. I didn't want to wake up if this was indeed a dream. I felt light as a feather, not wanting to ever let go of this woman in my arms. There were no words to describe the emotions within me. I felt joy, happiness, ecstatic high all at once. Here I was, holding the woman I wanted to be with like nothing else mattered. I vowed to cherish her and love her for the remainder of my days and beyond. And that was my happily ever after. Naomi's love! Yay! We romanced to some Naomi. It's very exciting. Okay. And that's another Chieve unlocked as well. Alrighty, so Naomi's story was super cute. Yeah. I absolutely am in love with it. So I'm gonna end the Seduce Me stream for now. I'm probably gonna turn the stream back on and maybe play some Rogue Legacy. But next time, our next stream, which should be on Saturday at some point. I don't know about the 2 p.m. stream this Saturday. My friends and I have this yearly kind of film thing that we do for our annual Christmas party. We do it basically all year long. And we have our first meeting about it Saturday afternoon. So I don't know if I'm going to make the 2 p.m. stream, but it shouldn't be much later than that. And then we'll finish up Diana's route. We'll do Diana's route. And then that will be it for Seduce Me. And then maybe we can start on Seduce Me too, which will be totally blind, and that should be very exciting. Alrighty, well, I'm going to end the stream now. Everybody stick around. I'm going to start up the stream again with some Rogue Legacy after I take a little break. But, Eulalia, have a good night. Go get some sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!